Hey folks, welcome back to Let's Play Final Fantasy X-2. I'm the Mysterious JG. Starting a new play session, haven't played in a little while, and I guess we had just finished talking to the Grotto. And doing the last of our PR missions, which should mean that, well, we're kind of at our, free to do what we want right now as far as side quests. There's a couple places we have to avoid if we don't want to advance the plot until we've done the side quests, but this dancing harpello probably is going to lead us to some stupid-ass Tobley's concert-related side quests as opposed to mandatory anything.
Hello, Goldwings. Good to see you.
So good to see you. Oh, that's a reference to a guy I knew in college. Never mind.
Would you mind doing us a favor?
I am not his assistant. I look nothing like that harpello.
Festival, singing and dancing in celebration.
That didn't sound like a question.
We're seeking musicians for a troupe, yes. Where could they be?
They're already on my ship.
So you want us to help you find them?
No, I didn't say that.
On you, Goldwings.
Look, do you talk weird because of those cheeks? Like, are you throwing nuts in there? Sure, why not? Sorry. You don't have the option of not mocking him, apparently.
Thank you. If you find musician, give them this letter, yes?
That was a pretty quick thank you. Don't you usually go, thank you? We're counting on you, question mark. So, I guess we just walk around. We didn't even get, like, mission time, so this must be the lamest mission ever. But I do remember seeing those guys floating around and they would give little speeches, but we already got them on our ship. But apparently there's more than one of each of the 3 types of weird-ass forest musician guys. I believe showed up as background characters. Icy Gleam. I believe they showed up during like the wedding or maybe it was like Seymour's announcement of the engagement or whatever. I definitely remember them being like all other characters in this. They were a minor character in X. Not collectively. They were minor characters in X. This game doesn't really add that many characters except for the 3 faction leaders who roughly correspond to the Gullwings in some weird way. And I suppose the LeBlanc Syndicate members are new. That's just about it, though. That we've seen so far, anyway. Maybe there's all sorts of exciting new characters waiting. But, yeah, the handful of new characters they designed for this game, they do tend to give them a starring role, and fair enough, they had to design whole new characters. Where the hell are these musicians? I'm not seeing them. You know what? I think there's actually somebody told me that there's a creature here that does. Nah, screw it. I don't care. I'm gonna say try to learn blue magic from one of the flying fish-looking guys. We came here from Grotto Salam. We don't care about your comlands. Freaking amusement park. Well, you're one of the musicians. Why are you here and Trommel's not here? Did you kill Trommel? Do you care about the comlands publicity? What about getting married to that someday?
What business do you have with me?
We have a letter from someone named Tobley.
White or possibly
Do you think you can help him
Asian woman speak with forked tongue.
I must speak with my friends. It is not my right to decide for them. A moment, please.
You have a name? How do I know your name? You didn't tell me your name. And yet I sense it's Beira.
How strange. I cannot hear their voices. Their minds must be closed.
Look, am I supposed to be impressed with this old man? I summoned
What do you
monsters
mean?
from the ether.
The spirits of my friends often become butterflies and drift through the
Oh,
woods.
fuck me. We are not doing
If it
Kamari's
is no
ultimate
trouble,
weapon
why don't
minigame.
you seek them out and ask them yourself?
Okay, I guess now it's mission time.
Yeah, so like, you know, all this mystical, magical spirits of the forest communicating across distances with music and turning into butterflies and shit. I mean, Yuna summoned like a hell beasts to do her bidding and fight other monsters. She knows her way around magic. This probably isn't going to impress her all that much. But anyway, we got to find Donga and Pukatok somewhere in the woods. They have taken the form of whirling circles of butterflies. Enter the circles and they will return to their true form. Oh, well, I guess we don't have a time limit like we did when chasing butterflies around with Kumari. See, well, yeah, it seems like it's a pretty simple mission if we're already halfway done.
Goodness gracious, what a start. You nearly stopped my little heart. I'm not going to help you. You scared me to death. Okay, well, that was...
If the other one's right over here, then we're done. Apparently, well, no, it's right over here. Okay, so is this mission time almost done now? Inexplicably Scottish man. What's on the fuss about? Keep it simple, will ye? Okay, so I found them. Fascinating mission. I did find both of your friends. What the... Whatever, I'm gonna have to go... He said both. What do you have to say, Blitzball player? The wide-eyed smile of a child is truly a priceless treasure.
That's nice, but it really has nothing to do with the situation. Aquato's tripping balls. I was like, hi, how are you? And he's like,
the wide smile of a child's eyes is truly the greatest treasure.
alright, whatever, buddy. Guy's been sniffing the tester's glue, if you know what I mean.
There's the beautiful music of... Oh,
Let's
wait.
do it.
Oh, I thought I had equipped drum bangle. Kind of surprised to be in combat, quite frankly. Oh, Oversoul, great. Well, let's quick, Oh, she does not have the option of turning into a, Yeah, this thing has the ability to take you down to 1 hit point of remaining life. It also uses magic, but we should be immune to pretty much all of its magic, so we really don't have a whole lot to worry about. I don't think you can silence it. Sadly, you cannot learn blue magic of stomp on guys to kill them.
I got a bullet for every fiend.
There's a couple of enemies in this game that have, like, attacks that take the target down to 1 hit point remaining, but you never really get to learn one as far as I know. It is completely immune to physical damage. Doesn't look like we can silence it. Actually, there's not a lot of, I guess it's not immune to all of the breaks. Not immune to any of the breaks, although the only one that would make any difference would be Magic Break and, I forget what it's called, the one that reduces, magic defense. But yeah, this will be an interesting battle here because it actually can't really kill us because the only killing blows it has are elemental magics, and I'm immune to like everything. It will, however, be a little bit of a pain in the butt to kill it because it's does this thing where it's only got one elemental weakness at a time. It is the boss, basically, from Final Fantasy X, just as a regular enemy, which is kind of crazy. But, you know, and it shows up as an enemy, like, if you're fighting, like, tournament battles with your monsters in that creature creator mode that I've been doing offline, it shows up and it's a big pain in the ass to defeat. It's very difficult to get your monsters you don't control directly to actually defeat this thing. Still water gem times 4, which may or may not have been a good use of our time and energy. I'm going to steal MP to get back what Riku already lost. And we'll just continue to take a beating, but not actually be defeated. Oh, you can't steal MP from it? That's kind of surprising. Well, I guess we'll just break down its magic defense. I gotta check and see. I'm really kind of surprised I didn't have Charm Bangle equipped. If I really didn't have Charm Bangle equipped. For one thing, I spent a lot of this video running around and not being in enemy encounters, so that was kind of strange. So it's a mental break. That's the one. Pain is just about ready to, just outside my top 10 Taz. Pain is just about ready to start actually attacking here. Because I was used the focus command to just power up her magic as far as I can. I don't know how many spells she actually knows. I believe... Oh, miss, huh? Maybe it can't be hit with Mental Break because that's a physical attack. Well, she's got the full complement of spells here.
Ashes to ashes.
Dust to dust, you're dead to us. You jerk.
It appears that it was able to take damage from that. And Mental Break doesn't seem to be doing anything. So I guess I negate fire. Well, crap, and I just got done switching to I guess that's something that it does. It doesn't seem to have the same pattern. I'm blathering here. It doesn't seem to have the same pattern going when who cares? When it's oversold. I guess that's what's going on here. Because it's not really being immune to stuff. And I didn't think that it was completely unhittable with whatever. We won. That's the important thing. That's another oversold enemy defeated, and eventually I have to oversoul and defeat every enemy in the game to get like the ultimate. I think it's Garment Grit, not Dress Sphere. Cerulean Ring. So, Glass Buckle. Yeah, Charm Bangle is equipped. Maybe it's a boss. Maybe that's a battle you can't avoid fighting as long as you're like you have to fight a battle when you touch those rings of whatever the hell. I guess I'll have her go back to being a gunner. So we got to see some combat, and we don't see that in every single video. Apparently, these spells are not going to unlock on their own, which kind of sucks. Vigor restores HP to the user. And this free prey is actually, whatever. Honestly, I mean, in this game, money is easy enough to come by, and there's items that do everything. There's really not a whole lot of point to white magic in this game, because Phoenix Downs are like super cheap. And oh hey, that's right, I forgot. At some point, I guess I got the crazy Yuna thing, where What is she using now? She has, Covetous. Lets her use Drain and Osmos. That's not a hard one to. That's only got 3 slots. I can show off her floral, full nonsense at some point. It's actually pretty out there, quite frankly. Dress Spheres. So I've got 2 Festivalists for some reason. I've got Psychic, I've got Floral Falal. Oh, they rearranged it. It used to be... Okay, so you had them arranged like this with 3 on the inside. That would be Floral Falal, Full Throttle, and then Riku's, which I guess we haven't gotten yet. I was trying to figure out which one we hadn't gotten yet. And now it's like there's 5 on the inside because they added some. But Yuna's now becomes the central one, whereas I think there was a triangle before. It's not a whole lot of point pretending Yuna isn't the main character, I suppose. So... I guess you're the full-size version, and we found like a little chibi version.
What can I do for ye?
Oh,
Well?
you're the shopkeeper Diablo, I guess. What can I do for you?
I can help ye. If it's music that you're after, just leave it to me and the lads.
Yeah, but I want some women in the band. I don't want a sausage fest. No, whatever.
It did seem unusually easy that we just found 2 circles of butterflies in the first area, but apparently they were some kind of children of the main people that we're trying to find. I don't know. Talking to me means you give up on the mission. Game over. Ride your shoe puff? Shoe Puff is a nickname that High Fellow has for his junk, so when he says, ask you if you want to ride your Shoe Puff, you probably want to say no. Just saying. Reverse cowgirl, your shoe. I'm sorry, I don't. This game, man, it's just. It puts me in a really dirty frame of mind. Now, there's definitely some, there's a scene coming much later, which is, even more than the rest of it, is clearly there to, like, fire up the, perbs, but, you know what, we gotta be careful, because, there's little corners where, yeah, like, make sure there's no little circle of butterflies all the way in the corner there, and then if you cut the corner, you don't notice it, and it sucks. Come on, circle of butterflies. How many times are we going to have to go through this place? There we go. What am I supposed to, like... Oh, jump through it. Okay. Are you full size? I can't even tell with you.
Well, this is a surprise indeed. Whatever is it that you need?
Apparently you are not who I was looking for, because I didn't get voice acting. Or we can go back and see. Maybe that counted. Only Scottish guy has to get voice acted every time.
We came from Grotto's Mom. Yeah, it's nice short stuff. Glad to hear it.
Alright, well. We've got 2 versions of you. I think we're still missing the full-size yellow freak. Uh-huh, yep. Close your minds and rest your hearts and... Yep. I wonder if, there's another mini, drum guy to be found, and, if jumping through, to get that, little mini horn player was, superfluous and caused me to miss getting the other guy by going further down that same path. Also feel the need to mention that when this video is over, I need to consider either cranking up the heat or putting another layer because it is freaking cold in here. That's the kind of insight that you guys need from me as your LP, I know. To be told that it was cold in my apartment as I recorded this. Well, is this not where I jumped off? Oh, great. Alright, well. Just kind of hoping, that was like the last screen that I hadn't looked through at all, so I was kind of hoping it would turn out to be there. I guess I just got to look a little more carefully this time. It's possible that, you guys play along at home. It's like, any television show for kids where they, like, show something to the kids so the kids can yell excitedly before the characters notice it. Or, you know, the stereotypical thing where people go to the movie theater and start screaming, "Oh, don't go in the basement," you know. Yeah, you guys are probably screaming, "Oh my god, this blue butterfly circle, JJ, you missed it, JJ." So if it doesn't show up on this screen, I guess we'll have to go all the way back and look for, maybe it showed up actually in the snowy section. I did not think that counted as part of this area. Keep going that way, we're going to end up on the Thunder Plains. But we can get pretty close to the edge, just to make sure that they're not kind of hanging out right at the edge. And there's that whole area which enters into Bavel, which, again, feels like it's kind of a separate area to me. Oh, you know where it probably is? It's probably in the fucking, pardon me. It's probably in that area where, Yuna and Titus got it on. Yep. Now, if it gets voice acted, then we'll pretty much know. Yeah, it's full size, so this is the end of it.
Oh my, you startled me. Whatever could the problem be?
What's your problem?
I have a favor to ask.
I need you to teleport back onto my ship.
No, I do
I'm not
not
sure where
mind
you
at
left.
all. We'll play our songs and have a ball.
Good. Now, stop rhyming before I have to punch you.
Oh, well, that teleported me back. So I feel like I missed one of these little guys, but I'm not sure that it matters. Pretty sure they wouldn't teleport me back here if I hadn't just won.
My
Find out.
friends
You'll never
do
get.
not seem to object.
You can't get 100% because you missed one little guy. Oh my god.
We will help your Tobli.
We shall
He's
present
not mine.
a great event.
We'll get 'em all a real gas, you'll see, eh?
Yes, it will be a brilliant finale for our doomed kind.
Yeah, you're doomed.
Doomed?
Whatever.
If only all the faith had stayed, the woods would never ever fade.
Oh yeah, blame
But
me.
It looks like we'll be meeting our end someday soon.
What the fuck does that faith have to do with it? The faith asked for this. It was a mercy killing. They begged me to put them out of their misery.
They kind of did. I got the haste spangle, which I think lets you cast haste as opposed to providing an auto haste effect, which would be really sweet, actually. I kind of want something with auto haste on it badly. So I don't think I need to go back and talk to Tobli after doing that. I think I can just check out my haste spangle and see what the hell it does. Find out that it causes you to, it allows you to cast haste rather than, oh, it casts it when it's low. Oh man, it doesn't even let you cast. It would be better if it like gave you the haste spell, but accessories don't really work that way in this game. Oh no, that's not true. Some of them actually do. Like Cerulean Ring user can cast Water Gut. Yeah, I hate. That's kind of crappy though. Haste, but only when your HP is low.
It's their fate. That means it's their choice.
Wait, what?
They didn't choose to die. I'm glad you found a musician, but what's all this doom business about? Pay attention, Richard.
Where do you want to hit? Where would you like to be hit, you know? Because there's no way you're getting out of this situation without brother or buddy punching you. So, well... again, I don't think there's any point in going to talk to Tobley. I think we can go to, there might be a scene or something in Calmlands. I heard that the more you publicize, the better the attractions get. Anyway, let's go fly. Yeah, whatever. You've got an interest in my son up to 200. Can't say as I know what that means, but keep at it for me. If not for me, for my son. Whatever. What's for sale? Nothing really worth the trouble at all. Oh, there's a treasure chest over here that I didn't notice.
This belongs to me, right? Sure.
Phoenix Valentine's 2. That was almost certainly wasted. I guess, you know what? It doesn't matter. It really doesn't matter. I'm gonna check real quick and see if there's something I was supposed to be able to do here, but otherwise, you do the mission with the selling tickets, thunder, calibrating the towers. This is an agency. Oh, the agency has a shop. Oh, but only if you turn it out over. What's his face? Trommel now appears. Oh, we should have left. We should have stuck around. Alright, well, actually, let's, okay, so before we end the video, we will finish up with this area. We'll go back to Macalania Woods, and, I guess there's a little scene with Trommel, who, as I noted, had disappeared before for some reason. And,
We need 3 uniforms. How do I look?
you look like that thing's a little tight in the tuchus, Riku. Okay, so apparently we should have talked to that Hypello who gave us the mission to get an additional reward. If he's still around, yeah, he is.
Thank you for finding the troop. Here is a present for you.
We got the Bitter Farewell Garment Grid. Thank you. Apparently there was something else we could have gotten, but it says you will get the Bitter Farewell Garment Grid and maybe the Minerva Plate. I guess that has to do with something else. I don't know. Or is it Bitter Farewell? Is that what it was? Death and Doom. Interesting. I didn't think you could use Doom in this game. Alright, well, I think it's slightly faster to take this path. Also gives us a chance to go check that store. Just to see if it's there at all. I gotta think about whether I want us to take the time to spam selling high potions, buying high potions from Owaka and selling them to Barkeep to make money, because we're getting pretty close to the point in the game where that will no longer be available. Sure, there's that. Where? I thought Trommel was supposed to be back. Well, I guess I'll talk to these guys and... They're still talking about how they're doomed. Unseen quiet destruction descends slowly upon us. Oh, wah. Yeah, what else am I supposed to do? Oh, Trommel appears if you didn't talk to him in Chapter 1. Oh. Okay, never mind. So yeah, talking to the Hypello gave us a Garmin grid, so that was worth the effort, I suppose. And actually, I think that, like I said, I didn't know you could do Doom and Death. Well, Death, I think you probably get somewhere. I didn't know you could do Doom. So there's a pretty good chance that I never got that before. It's certainly not essential to, you know, story completion or anything like that. And you guys are just chillaxing here. Debt collecting is hard work. We are repossessing this shop. Consider this shop closed. And I got a high potion, so that's pretty awesome. And, how the hell do I get out of here? Is there a save sphere on this screen? I feel like there was in the last game and there isn't now, but that might not be accurate. It's not like this game to go to the trouble of refiguring out any portions of the map. So we gotta go all the way back. Boy. Yeah, jeez, there, Edith. So we will do this, and I guess I could off-screen this, but now I'm almost there at this point. I will say that as long as you're just wandering around doing dumb shit, as over the top and ridiculous as her girly run is, I'd rather be looking at like Yuna's model throughout all this like nonsensical running around doing side quests as I would Titus's model, or wandering around doing this nonsense. Like the very last portion of Final Fantasy X, once you've gotten to Xanarkand and kind of have free run of the world, and they just do a couple of little side quests at the end, yeah, that would have been enlivened slightly by getting to have a pretty girl wandering around instead of a pretty boy wandering around. No, that's just me. Anyway, folks, I'm the Mysterious JG. Thank you guys very much for watching. Please tune in next time, as I guess if there's nothing to be done in the Calm Lands, and there's really nothing going on in Bevel. Oh, there is a mission in the Calm Lands. You have to go to that cave that wasn't available to us before. Huh. I'm not really sure what's going on here. I'm trying to... Yeah, I need to call a video anyway. So, yeah, next time, folks, I think there is a mission in the Calm Lands, and we'll do it. Bye-bye.